Hey, welcome back to week 5 of the NFL Quick Picks. Man, last week there was a lot of picks that I went with that were supposed to be upsets, but the thing is there were upsets last week, but not of the games I picked. So, didn't do too hot last week. Hopefully could come out this week and make a lot of better picks. I'm going to try to play it a little safer this time, not pick as many upsets. There probably will be one or two here and there, but for the most part, this week it seems fairly easy when trying to pick these. For example, the first game is the Minnesota Vikings and Green Bay Packers. I'm definitely seeing the Green Bay winning that one, especially with Bridgewater being out. But with him in Minnesota, man, they look pretty dang good. But this week, for sure, Green Bay. Next, it's Buffalo and Detroit. I'm going with Detroit. Especially, I'm just not a Kyle Orton fan, man. And hearing Buffalo benching E.J. Manuel for Kyle Orton, that definitely rubbed me the wrong way. So I'm definitely going Detroit on that one. Next is Tampa Bay and New Orleans. And I know New Orleans has been playing pretty garbage lately, especially, last week against the Cowboys. I mean, their offense wasn't doing anything. But Tampa Bay, I mean, they went out and got one in Pittsburgh last week, but I don't see that happening this week in New Orleans for sure. So definitely go New Orleans. Next is St. Louis at Philadelphia, and I know they're starting the Austin guy, but I just don't think so against Philadelphia. Philadelphia's offense definitely struggled last week, and I expect them to bounce back this week. And Philadelphia's schedule or their record's 3-1, and I just I think them 3 wins, man. They've been for the most part getting fairly lucky. I'm just not sold on them, man. And last week showed that for sure. So I'm hoping. I'm pretty sure they're gonna win this one, but I'm hoping their schedule gets a little tougher and we can start packing some losses on them. Next is Chicago at Carolina, and this one I'm definitely going with Chicago. Carolina, well, they played horrible last week, but Chicago is playing decent football right now, and I could just see them going out there and get one in Carolina. Next is Houston at Dallas. Both teams are 3-1. Both teams are in Texas. So this is basically a Texas Bowl, I definitely see Dallas coming out and getting the win. Houston's been... Fitzpatrick's, I mean, he's an okay quarterback, but I mean... They're kind of in the same boat as Philadelphia as far as like getting lucky with some wins and schedule, being fairly easy, things like that. So I definitely see them coming to Dallas, but definitely Dallas is going to get the win. Next, Atlanta and New York Giants. And this one, both teams have been, well, Atlanta's been struggling, New York's been struggling. But as of late, they've been, coming out strong. I'm going with Atlanta on this one. New York is not that good of a team, I don't think. And Atlanta really is a decent team. It's just, man, which Atlanta team are you going to get? They'll come out one week, be doing great, putting up points. Everybody's clicking, come out the next week, and man, stink it up. But I'm going to see them going into New York this week. Next is Pittsburgh and Jacksonville. I know Pittsburgh got the tough loss last week against Tampa, but I definitely do not see them losing to Jacksonville this week. So Pittsburgh. Next is Cleveland and Tennessee. Cleveland had the bye week. Tennessee's 1-3. Cleveland's 1-2. But I definitely can see Cleveland. I mean, they've been playing tough football the first 3 weeks of the year, and they've been in some. They've actually played some good competition, and they've been in the contest. So I'm giving that one to Cleveland. Next is Baltimore and Indianapolis. I know Baltimore's 3-1. They've been finding ways to win, but I can see Indianapolis with Andrew Luck, man. He's probably the best quarterback in the NFL right now, so far to this point this season. And so I can see them coming out and getting the win at home in Indianapolis. Next is the undefeated Arizona and the 2-1 Denver Broncos. The Broncos are coming off a bye week. The Arizona's coming off a bye week. So this is definitely set up for a good contest. Arizona, they've got their wins, but they haven't played a team like Denver and at Denver. So I'm definitely seeing them getting their first loss this week and Denver pulling it out. Kansas City at San Francisco. And Kansas City's coming off that huge win last week on Monday Night Football. And I can see them going to San Francisco and stealing one. San Francisco hasn't been playing very good at home. And they just haven't been playing very good at all, period. So Kansas City's on a high. And I definitely expect them to get this one. New York Jets at San Diego. This one again, the New York Jets, Geno Smith struggling. San Diego, just a complete solid team. So this one's kind of a no-brainer, San Diego. Sunday Night Football, undefeated Cincinnati Bengals and New England Patriots. I want to go with Cincinnati so bad on this one. They're 3-0, coming off a bye week. I want to go with them, but New England has been playing not too good football, but they're at home. And it is hard to turn that down. So I'm definitely having to go with New England on this one. And they just always seem to play really good at home. And Tom Brady going on a 2-game losing streak, that's a little hard to see at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and give it to New England. The last game, Monday night, Seattle at Washington. This game is going to be a blowout, I'm telling you right now. Seattle's coming off the bye. Washington coming off a horrible performance last week. Definitely giving it to Seattle. This one I do see, and it be quite a bit of points. The total points for this week is going to be 52.5. Like I say, the majority of them points are going to be Seattle. I think Washington will probably steal, maybe a couple of junk touchdowns in the end after it's already a blowout. But definitely give it to Seattle with 52.5 total points. So that's all the games this week. We'll definitely be back next week for Week 6. And I wanted to give a special thanks to Drumnut for messaging me on YouTube and mentioning that I hadn't posted Week 5 yet. I was a little bit behind this week on this one, so I definitely appreciate that. And I appreciate all of you guys for subscribing and watching my videos and supporting me and things like that. Anyway, I appreciate it. Thank you.